It's the end of the year once again, and 2025 has definitely been one of the years of all time. And I feel like time has just been going by really quickly. But here are 5 things to keep in mind and to use going into 2026 so that you have a successful year and that you are going to be doing great. Some of these things you may have already heard before, some of these things may be obvious, but we're just going to jump right into it. Number one, you need to change your mindset. Your mindset controls everything. The way that you think, the way that you go on in this world. If you have a negative mindset and you're always looking at the news and looking at people around you, they're saying, oh, this and that, right? AI, the job market, all this stuff. Like, yes, be aware of that, but do not give any more of your energy or your emotions into that, because the more you sink into it, the more you're not going to be focusing on yourself and realizing that you still have control over your life and that you need to focus on yourself at the end of the day, because you can't change the world before changing yourself. Second thing is to be aware of your time. Your time is very valuable and you're only going to get older, which means that you need to learn from your mistakes and to not make those same mistakes again. If you have things that you need to do, write it down. Do it right now, because you're only going to regret it the later you push back. And the more that you push back, the more that you realize that you should have done it sooner. So do it now, because just like I'm recording these videos and I know that these videos aren't the best, I still want to post these anyways, because I know that from these videos I'm gaining experience and I'm going to become a better YouTuber in that way as well. The third tip to keep in mind is this phrase called where attention goes, energy flows. Where you give your attention to, whether that's to friends, family, your work, your school, that's where your energy is going to be flowing into. So be aware of the things that you're putting yourself into, right? If people are draining your energy, do not hang out with them. If you feel like you're wasting your energy on this thing, do not continue to do it. Just being aware of that and just realizing, right? Like, it takes some people to just sit still and to just like take in their surrounding and to just understand that, okay, this is what you're really doing. Because sometimes when you're into something, whether that's video games or things that are just, that are not good for you, but maybe you're not aware of it at the time, you need to get out of it, right? You need to step outside the house. You need to spend some time in nature. Just go and touch some grass. As cliche as it sounds, touching grass and just going outside really just refreshes your mind and it gets you to think and to be still. So remember, where attention goes, energy flows. The fourth thing to keep in mind is working on your body. That's both mentally and physically. Recently, Kai Cenat and many other people have come out talking about their mental health, and I do understand that mental health is very, very important, especially for us guys as well. So take care of your mental health. I would even argue that your mental health is more important than your physical health, because that can lead to depression, that can lead to people, doing this, which very, very much sucks, right? But be aware of where you are at mentally. Go and get help if you need that help, but just realizing that there are people that are surrounded with love with you, so you need to keep that in mind, and you need to also continue to work out. You do not have to get a subscription at a gym membership or anything like that. Trust me, I experienced this firsthand, where last year I literally had a 1-year membership and I barely went to the gym. I wasted my money. I did not waste time there, but look at my body. I know that I didn't grow as much as I wanted to. So this year, I think I'm going to stick to more home workouts. But again, that takes discipline and that takes time. So you can still work out and do some calisthenics. But either way, you should continue to work on your mental health and your physical health. So that's doing more workouts, meditating, talking to people, just go outside and socializing. The fifth and last thing that I want you guys to know in going to 2026 is you have to pursue your goals. Everyone has different goals. Everybody has a different dream, but you have to keep the dream alive. If you're really into something, you will put in that time, you will put in that effort, and it always starts small and it always takes a lot of effort to first get into it. And I've experienced that firsthand. I wish, last year I posted a lot more videos and streams, and my channel has been pretty stagnant in terms of just everything, right? But I can't blame anyone else but myself, because I know that there were times and there were days where I would just be wasting the time and wishing that I could have just recorded videos, whether because I was shy, whether because I just wasn't confident in myself. All these things do matter in a sense, but in the grand scheme of things, they don't really matter, because you don't want to look back on your life and think, what if I did that? Or what if I just took that chance? So take this chance right now. I saw like an Alex Hormozy quote that he said, like, your first 100 videos are going to suck. And it's true. My first 100 videos are not that good. by, like, in my opinion, but guess what? I'm still doing it anyways because I'm gaining experience and I'm gaining that courage to just continue to go. And the same thing applies to you. Whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're interested in, you need to take that first step and you need to do it right now in 2026, because if you're not going to start now, then you're not going to start ever. And so keep these things in mind, guys. I hope this video has been helpful. If you did enjoy, hitting that subscribe button would mean a lot to me. And guys, remember, last thing I want you guys to know is to always take care of yourselves and to always keep going. Guys, never give up. Going to 2026, hopefully things will be better. Again, 2025 has definitely been one of the more meh years in the whole 2020 saga. It's crazy to think that we're halfway through the 2020s, right? So now we're going into the later half of 2020, going to 2030, which is crazy to think about, because that's because that seems really far away from now, right? But from 2020 to 2025, right? And then now 2025, then 2030. That's for the future. Don't think about that right now, right? Think about the present moment. Be still. Be aware of the present moment, right? Present moment awareness. That's the last thing I want you guys to know, is to be present. Enjoy, everything that you're going through, the bad, the good, the mixed, everything in between, because as long as you put in that work, it's going to happen and you are going to make it. So believe in yourselves. Do not give into that negative energy. Be positive. Don't ever give up. Keep going and you will succeed in 2026. So take care, guys. Just Ice out.